बुढा नीलकण्ठमा गत मङ्सिरमा कार दुर्घटनामा एक पैदल यात्रुको ज्यान गएको थियो र उक्त घटनामा कलाकार परमिता आर राणा पनि थिइन्। उनले त्यही समयको केही अवधिपछि माफी माग्नुका साथै आफ्नो घटनामा केही संलग्नता नभएको बताएका थिइन्। यद्यपि यस विषयलाई लिएर उनलाई अश्लील कमेन्ट आउने सिलसिला रोकिएको छैन। यस्तै लाग्यो जब उनले एउटा टिकटकमा पोस्ट गरेकी थिइन् भिडियो अनि त्यसमा आएको कमेन्ट देखियो। अब सुन्नुहोस् के लेखिएको थियो त कमेन्टमा। कमेन्टले लेखेका छन्, what would you wear if you were going to be in a car or where the drunk driver kills an innocent person and you run away right after? And Paramita replies, no honey, I was wearing my Versace coat which you will never be able to afford. जति थियो कमेन्टरको कमेन्ट रुड त्यही स्टाइलमा परमिताले फर्काइदिएकी थिइन् जवाफ। यदि तपाईँ कारमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो, माथिका चालकले एक निर्दोष व्यक्तिलाई ठक्कर दिएर ज्यान लिएको समयमा भाग्ने क्रममा के लगाउनु भएको थियो? सामाजिक सञ्जालमा यो लेखिएको थियो कमेन्ट र यसमा उत्तर फर्काउँदै परमिताले भनिन्, होइन प्रिय, म वर्षासे कोर्टमा थिएँ, जुन कि न तिमी कहिले पनि सक्षम हुने छैनौ। उनको यो कमेन्ट देखेपछि धेरैले उनको नकारात्मक टिप्पणी गरिरहेका छन्। उनको विषयमा नकारात्मक टीका टिप्पणी आउन थालिसकेपछि फेरि माफी मागिन् आफ्नो सोसियल मिडियामा नै। उनले लेखेकी छिन्, फर्स्ट अफ अल सबैलाई नमस्ते, मनबाटै भनेको हो है, फेरि कति नाटक गरेको यो नभनिदिनु होला। हिजो राति मैले टिकटक भिडियो बनाएको थिएँ र त्यहाँ एकदमै धेरै हिट कमेन्ट आयो। मैले अहिलेसम्म धेरै सहे एकदमै अश्लील शब्दका कमेन्ट्सहरू। एन्ड आई नो मोस्ट अफ यु अल आर सो ह्याप्पी बिकज यु अल थिङ्क आई डिजर्भ इट। तपाईँहरूको नजरमा परिमिता राणा एकदमै खराब मान्छे, सी इज साइकोप्याथ, डम बिच, शेम अन हर, इन्फ्लुएन्सर रे, यस्ता केटी, मर्डर, क्रिमिनल, थुक्क पापी आइमाई, कस्तो गरेको छ अनि के हो के जे गाली दिने हो सबै दिनुहोस्। किनभने हिजो मैले एउटा बहिनीको कमेन्टमा जे लेखेँ त्यो एकदमै नराम्रो थियो एन्ड आई एक्सेप्टेड। तपाईँहरूको कृपा म कहिले पनि भुल्ने छुइनँ। मलाई रियलाइज गराइदिनु भएकोमा रिस उठ्नु जायज हो। मैले पनि रिसले नै गरेको कमेन्ट थियो त्यो। You all can unfollow me, block me, cancel me, call me names, do whatever you guys want. बरु मेरो हत्या नै गरिदिए हुन्छ अनि बल्ल मनको शान्ति पाउनुहुन्छ हजुरहरूले। माफ पाऊ हजुर, कस्तो ठुलो गल्ती गरेछु मैले। यी प्रतिक्रिया उनको पर्दा लाग्छ उनी अझै पनि दुखी छिन्। जुन किसिमको गाली गलौज उनी माथि गरिन्छ, उनी निकै दुखी छिन् त्यस्ता कमेन्टहरू पढ्दा। उनले माफी मागेको पोस्टमा यस्तो लाग्छ। अब तपाईँ नै भन्नुहोस्, उनले गरेको गल्ती के माफी योग्य छ? कृपया राम्रो खालको कमेन्ट पनि गर्न नभुल्नुहोला। हजुर, अब यो कुरा पछि लागौ पुराना ती कुरातर्फ। बताएकी छिन् उनी कति धेरै दुखी थिइन् त्यो घटनालाई लिएर भने, र उनको त्यसमा केही संलग्नता छैन भने। 14 डिसेम्बर अर्थात् 28 मङ्सिरमा भएको बुढा नीलकण्ठ स्कुल नजिकैको सडकमा दुर्घटनामा परि 38 वर्षीय लीला देवकोटाले संसार छाडिन्। 21 वर्षीय पृथ्वी मल्लले उक्त सवारी साधन चलाइरहेका थिए। उनले मादक पदार्थ सेवन गर्दै सवारी साधन चलाएका थिए। तीव्र गतिमा रहेको सवारी साधन अनियन्त्रित भएपछि विपरीत दिशामा रहेकी पैदल यात्री लीला देवकोटालाई ठक्कर दिएपछि उनको निधन हस्पिटलमा भएको बुझिएको छ। उक्त सवारी साधनमा त्यस बखत पृथ्वीका एक पुरुष साथी सँगसँगै 2 महिला साथीहरू पनि थिए। उनीहरू मध्ये 2 महिला साथीहरू घटनास्थलबाट फरार भएको बताइएको थियो र यसैबीच उक्त घटनामा नेपाली नायिका तथा गायिका परमिता आर राणा सँगै रहेको अस्पष्ट कुराहरू पनि नआएका भने होइनन्। यद्यपि आधिकारिक जानकारी नआएका कारण उनी घटनास्थलमा भए नभएको यकिन गर्ने अवस्था थिएन। तर उनले मंगलबार राति घटना घटेको 25 दिन पश्चात 1500 शब्दको लामो स्टेटस आफ्नो सामाजिक सञ्जालमा लेखेकी छिन्। अंग्रेजी भाषामा लेखिएको उक्त स्टेटसमा स्पष्ट रूपमा त्यो दिन के भएको थियो सार्वजनिक गरेकी छिन्। उनी लेख्छिन्, 14 डिसेम्बर शनिबार बिहानै के भएको थियो स्पष्ट रूपमा भन्न अन्ततः मैले साहस बटुलेको छु। Today I finally collected all the courage I have left inside me and have decided to tell you all what exactly had happened on 12 December 2019 Saturday morning. पहिला उक्त घटनालाई लिएर आफू निकै दुखी भएको र माफी माग्छिन्। उक्त स्टेटसमा सुरुमा उनले माफी मागेकी छिन् र आफू दुखी भएको पनि जानकारी गराएकी छिन्। First, I would like to apologize and let everyone know how sorry I am. उनले त्यो बखत आफूले बनाएको निर्णय अविवेकी थियो उनी सोच्छिन्। An unwise decision made by 4 people took a life of an innocent soul. उनी प्रार्थना गरिरहेकी छिन् ती सबै कुरा साँचो नभएको भए हुन्थ्यो. Although I wish it was not true and this was all a bad dream, but I too was one of the passengers inside that car. यो स्टेटसले स्पष्ट हुन्छ कि उनी त्यो बिहान त्यही सवारी साधनभित्र थिइन्. I sincerely apologize for being late on doing this because I still am very much traumatized and shocked by the unfortunate incident. उनलाई उक्त घटनाले निकै नै शकमा पुर्याएको छ. A mother of 4 lost their loving mother and husband lost his supportive wife. उनले उक्त घटनाका दौरानमा ज्यान गुमाएकी लीलालाई सम्बोधन गर्दै लेखेकी छिन्. My life has completely changed after this incident. उनी भन्छन् उनको जिन्दगी पूर्ण रूपमा परिवर्तन भएको छ उक्त घटनापछि. उनलाई मात्र थाहा छ हरेक बिहान उनी कसरी उठ्छिन् भनेर, किनकि उनको मन र आत्मा दुवै नै दुखी छ. Only God knows how I wake up every morning with my heart and soul still in anguish and sorrow. उनी त्यो घटना पश्चात पहिलो जस्तो आफू नभएको महसुस गर्छिन्. I will never be the same person again. उनलाई लाग्छ पहिलो जस्तो व्यक्ति हुन उनलाई निकै नै गाह्रो छ. I stand in solidarity with the emotions of public and their empathy for the victim and family. उनलाई शोक सन्तप्त परिवारमा निकै सहानुभूति छ. I wish I had realized it sooner that DUI, drinking under influence, is never an option, but an responsibility to protect not just ourselves, but everyone who may be affected by it. उनले मादक पदार्थ सेवन गर्दै गाडी चलाउनु कतिको नराम्रो हुन सक्छ भन्ने कुरा पहिला कहिले महसुस नगरेको रहेछ. As I write this with a very heavy heart, it kills me every single moment of my life that an innocent life has been lost. I will live with this pain forever. उनीहरूकै कारणले कसैको ज्यान गयो यो कुराको दुःख उनलाई जीवनभर रहनेछ. For those who know me personally know that I would never even hurt a fly. I grew up believing that kindness is the most greatest thing in the world. As some of you might not know that I lost my father in a car accident when I was just 2 years old. I have lived with the pain, anger and sorrow for him not being there in my everyday life. I'm someone who was brought up by a single mother and I very well know the pain of a family member not being by my side. I've cried and yearned for my father all my life. Being strong was never an option for me. Seeing my mother do her best and work the hardest for my family since childhood made me think that I too have to be like her when I grow up. उक्त सडक दुर्घटनालाई आफ्नै परिवारको कहानी पुरानो सँग लिंक गर्दै उनी लेख्छिन्, I have tried to be a strong person all my life, but at the end of the day, I'm merely a human no matter my status in the society, and I too get afraid. How I wish from the whole of my heart and soul that I could take back this unfortunate incident. She could have been anyone, my loved one or myself, and it haunts me every day to realize that I could have asked him to call a driver or a cab and not drive under influence instead of hoping inside without thinking of the consequences that I have to had learn the hard way. आफू 2 वर्षको उमेरमा हुँदा सडक दुर्घटनामै आफ्नो बाबालाई उनले गुमाएकी रहेछिन्. यही पुरानो नमिठो यादलाई सम्झदै उनले दुःख प्रकट गरेकी छिन्. I absolutely understand the rage and the hate public showered upon me, but I have also come to understand that I too am human being just like all of us, and I accept the fact that I made a grave mistake which will haunt me forever. But blaming one another won't bring justice to the deceased and her family. Yes, I got scared and I was completely frozen when the incident happened. I didn't even know what to do. My mind was completely numb and my ears were ringing. I didn't flee. I was still inside the car, shocked. But my friend had gotten out of the car to see the commotion. When he came back, he saw my state, held my hand and pulled me out of the car and shouted, "Leave, just leave." I was so much in shock that even when I came out, I was still next to the car, not knowing what to do. I didn't even know that a woman had been hit. Then I saw the commotion outside, crossed the road as my heart was racing with fear. I opened my bag and recharged my phone immediately. The first person I called was a responsible guardian as I was too scared to call my mother at that point of time. Since no one answered my call, I sat there at the shop's staircase not knowing what to do. My mind was completely blank and shocked. A couple of locals came up to me and asked if I was there inside the car. I said yes, I was in the car. I was ready to face the consequences as I was right across the street where the incident happened. I burst into tears, not knowing what to do at that point of time. At that very moment, a local man on a bike came up to me and said it was not safe for me to be there. He told me that anything could have happened. Moment I was horrified. All I was thinking was I would not want to experience that. The first thing that came in my mind was my mother. She always tells me that she is alive because of me. दुर्घटना पश्चात त्यही बाटोमा के गर्ने कसो गर्ने केही पनि दिमागमा नआएपछि उनी नजिकैको पसलमा बसेकी थिइन्। त्यही बखत कोही आए उनलाई बाइकमा भने केही नराम्रो हुन सक्छ। एकदमै धेरै उनी तर्सिन्। त्यसै समय उनलाई आफ्नो आमाको याद आयो र आमाले भनेका कुराहरू पनि याद आयो। उनको आमा भन्ने गर्थिन् उनी केवल परमिताकै लागि बाँचिरहेकी छिन्। अनि प्रश्नहरू उनको मनमा आए। What would happen to her? What would happen to all the sacrifices she made for me in her life? I thought my life was over. By that time, she remembered all her mother's sacrifices. After some time, the same man came back with a taxi. Soon after I reached home, I called my other friend who told me to leave from there. He told me that the person who was hit is taken to the hospital and they are at the police station. The person who was driving the car is behind bars since day one. I then contacted my... After some time, the same man came back with a taxi. Soon after I reached home, I called my other friend who told me to leave from there. He told me that the person who was hit is taken to the hospital and they are at the police station. The person who was driving the car is behind bars since day one. I then contacted my family lawyer and told him what had happened, since he knew that I had tried to harm myself before while in severe stress. Advised me to delete all my social media handles and not read what people had to say to me. But I didn't listen and saw all the hate messages and comments. I cried day and night. Then he advised me to block all the negative messages, comments that was sent to me. And I did that accordingly. What happened was so wrong and cannot be forgotten. यसै बीचमा उनले आफ्नो परिवारको लयरसँग पनि कुरा गरिन् र उनैको भनाइ अनुसार चल्ने प्रयास गरिन्, तर उनले सकिनन्। घटनापछि आएका नराम्रा मेसेजहरू जसले उनलाई निकै नै तर्साउँथ्यो, त्यो मेसेजले उनलाई निकै नै डिप्रेस राखेको थियो र उनी दुखी थिए नि कुराले। उनलाई थाहा थियो यस्तो घटना घट्यो जुन कसैले पनि भुल्न सक्दैनन्। I was cursing myself to have agreed to sit inside that car. उनी आफैलाई धिक्कारिरहेकी छिन्। त्यो दिन उनी त्यो सवारी साधनमा बसिन्। The person who was driving is a mutual friend. He was always well behaved and well spoken whenever I met him. That night too, he was well behaved and offered us to have breakfast. I was already starving at that time, so I said yes to food. Little did I know that we are going so far, and little did I know that this accident would take place. त्यो बिहान उनीहरू ब्रेकफास्ट खानका लागि हिँडेका थिए र उनलाई कमै थाहा थियो अथवा उनी कल्पना पनि गर्न सक्दैनथिन् कि नराम्रो हुँदैछ भनी। If I had known the future, I would have taken a cab home and slept like I always did. Now, many of you know that I love loud music and dancing. It was my therapy. Being a victim of depression is not easy, but I never complained. उनले लामो स्टेटसमा खुल्लस्त पाएकी छिन्। उनी डिप्रेसनमा थिइन्। उनी डिप्रेसनमा भएको समयमा लाउड म्युजिक सुन्न अनि नाच्न मन पराउँछिन्। यो उनको थेरापी हो। Every time I checked social media, I felt like ending my life. I was again in the verge of committing suicide. तर उनले जब सोशल मिडिया हेर्थिन् उनलाई आफ्नो जीवन सकाउँ जस्तो लाग्थ्यो। सुसाइड गरौँ लाग्थ्यो। If I have ever offended anyone in a personal way, my sincere apologies. आफ्नो दुःखको बीचमा यिनै कुरा भन्दै उनी माफी मागिरहेकी छिन्। She writes, if I have ever offended anyone in a personal way, my sincere apologies. Sorry from the whole of my heart and soul, but creating your own false versions of me when I was silent was not the best thing to do. I understand venting your anger on me, but false Accusations and character assassination is something I cannot accept. उनी भन्छन् उनी अरूको रिस पुज्न सक्छिन् तर झुटो आरोप लगाइयोस् उनको यो कामना छ. But I do accept my mistakes and I'm fully responsible for it. आजसम्म एक्सिडेन्टमा जे भयो त्यो सबै कुराको रेस्पोन्सिबल आफू पनि रहेको उनी महसुस गर्छिन्. But Spicy says, but I do accept my mistakes and I'm fully responsible for it. I apologize to all of you if I have ever done anything wrong. I also know a lot of you were not happy with me when I did a fashion show 2 days after this incident. I had already given my word and there was no way I could have backed out in the last moment. एक्सिडेन्ट पश्चात आफ्नो कामहरू सुचारू गरेकोमा कतिजनाले उनलाई गाली गरेको मेसेज उनले पाइन्. यही कुरामा रियाक्ट गर्दै उनी भन्छिन् उनले अन्तिम समयमा ती कामहरू छोड्न मिल्दैन थियो. अगाडि नै उनले ती कामहरू गर्नका लागि स्वीकृति जनाइसकेकी थिइन्. Getting on that car was a choice. Leaving the scene and walking the ramp was not. I may have kept a straight face, but I was dying in the inside that particular day. Knowing the fact that I lost my father in an accident made me fear incidents all my life. That is why I was so frozen and traumatized when I could have done something. Every day I regret the fact that I was involved in something so traumatizing, something which should never have happened. I learned my lesson in such a horrific way. And I know a lot of people, in fact friends, who used to drive around Kathmandu city early morning after a night out. Please, I beg you not to do so. Anyone could have been in my position. I don't want any lives lost anymore. I never wanted bad for anyone else. I was never judgmental. I was always forgiving. And I think we as humans should be more forgiving and less judgmental towards each other. What happened was very wrong and it kills me every time. But most importantly, I would like to pray for Leela Devkota's soul to rest in peace. And I would like to apologize to the family and people who cherished her the most. पक्कै पनि परमिता छिन् पश्चातापमा. त्यो दिन जे हुनु हुँदैन थियो त्यो भयो. उनको हातमा त्यो क्षणलाई परिवर्तन गर्ने शक्ति पनि थिएन. उनी भन्छन् जसले दुर्घटना गरेको थियो ऊ अहिले जेलमा छ. त्यो दिन र त्यसपश्चात आफूले गरेको कार्यमा त्यही घटनालाई जोडेर गरिने कमेन्टहरूले उनको मन निकै दुखिरहेको छ. त्यो दिनको लागि माफी माग्दै ज्यान गुमाएकी लीला देवकोटाको चिर शान्तिका लागि उनी कामना गर्छिन्.